Hey folks, I'm Philippi and welcome back to Victoria 3. We are still the Ottoman Empire, but you might notice something's different, and that's because the last campaign turned out to be kind of a failure. I played through that scenario quite a bit, and we hit a death spiral with the debt, and there really wasn't any way to recover from that thing. I think I mismanaged the playthrough a bit, and I'm still learning. I'm learning how to get the economy good in this game. I'm learning how to do combat in this game well. There's other parts of the game I think I've managed to get a good understanding of, but the economy and the military side of it are two that I do not, which happen to be the two main parts of the game, unfortunately. But you know, we'll get there. I'm learning as time goes on, and that's part of this playthrough's goal, is to better teach me the Victoria 3 game. I used to be pretty good at Victoria 2 way back in the day, and so I'd like to get good at Victoria 3. So this Ottoman campaign, I think it's challenging enough that I can do it without being so crazy that it's a problem. So I've done some research between to better understand how to start off with the Ottoman Empire and move from there. Maybe I should have started with somebody like Prussia or France or Great Britain. But we'll do the Ottomans because I think they're cool, and they have a really cool sort of RP mechanic here with the Tanzimats and the Sick Man of Europe. We already read through that in the first episode of the series, so we won't read through it again. We got a bunch of Tanzimats here to do. What am I going to try and do? I think army modernization is actually not all that hard to do, so we might try and do that. Bureaucratic reform is really, really good if we can do it. So I'd like to do this, so we'll work towards it, but we'll see if we can. Suppress separatism, I just gotta wait 15 years, that's no big problem. Education reform is really hard to do. I may try and get this done, but we'll see, we'll see. Urbanization's easy to do, you just need to have an urban center in every, or in 75% of your states. Not all that hard. And of course we're going to do Reclaim Syria, and possibly the second one where we get Sinai, Upper Egypt, Middle Egypt, and Lower Egypt if we can manage that. So, some lessons learned from last game. If I upgrade all my troops, because my troops at the beginning of the game are... Yes, my troops at the beginning are irregulars instead of line infantry, as you can see here. So I got 10 irregular units and 10 line infantry units currently in my army. These are really not great. These are much better. As you can see, the morale loss is 15. The morale loss is only 10 here, which is much better. And they got 10-10 for offense-defense, and this is 20-25, which is much better. So double and then more than double. So that's much better. So we need these in our armies. But to upgrade them, you can notice that it costs small arms. So I'll tank my economy if I don't get enough small arm industry to support this. So we'll leave that for now, but we will do it. One thing I will do actually in the military screen is take a look at our navy, which is currently overproduced on man of wars. In the past, I've just built more. Instead, what I'm going to do is just do that. We'll knock it down to 15 ships. This is good enough for now. Our navy is still pretty scary, and I think that's good enough. And will save us just a tinsy bit amount of money. All right. Next, let's talk about technology. We'll go to society. We'll get the stock exchange to start because it does increase market access price impact, your MAPI, as some people refer it to. And that is good. That local access to market prices are reduced, which makes goods cheaper for local industry to use. I'm understanding it correctly. Anyhow, it's very good at the beginning of the game. We would like this. And the reduction in trade route cost is also helpful for us to buy goods that we're having a hard time meeting. It reduces that bureaucratic cost for us. It also unlocks protectionism, free trade, as trade policies, which would be really good, as well as unlocking mutual investment agreements, investment rights, corporate charters, and postal savings technologies, which are also good, and the free trade party gets unlocked as well, so we will do that. After that, we absolutely need romanticism here to unlock agrarianism, and as an economic system so we can get out of the crappy economic system we have. So let's add that in the queue. And then we have to immediately pivot over to industry and the economy. So that will be cotton gins to get this level of tech done. And we do have cotton plantations, so it would be useful. And then the atmospheric engine, absolutely. And then possibly all the way down to water tube boilers, but we'll stop at atmospheric engine for now. And that'll be us going forward. In fact, after that, I'm going to go for Napoleonic warfare. Because we need that for the army reform. And possibly general staff, but we'll see. Army reserves may be the next one we do instead. That's the tech done. Let's look at our building. We do want to build some stuff. We only have 14 here. Let's build some more. Let's build them all in Eastern Thrace. Let's build 5 more construction sectors in Eastern Thrace. It's a little aggressive, but I think we can handle it. Our max in this region is... what? I wanted to build here. I can get 15. We'll put us at 7. That's about half of the max we can get there. I think we'll start with the 5. We'll see how that goes. Let's take a look at our buildings. We need to adjust some stuff here. We definitely want to move into sweeteners to help use up some of our sugar. We want to be making less luxury furniture so that we can concentrate on helping our own populace getting furniture that they need. Same with textile mills. Yes, I'm going to lower this down to non-luxury as well. What else do we need? Tools. So we are on wrought iron now. That's good. Everything here looks good. We do want to go up to butchering tools. That's fine. And I definitely want to have market squares as well. And the reason for that is that we're currently not using anything for our glassworks. These 4 glassworks are not making any money, so this will help make that money and make up that difference. Oh, and fishing. Fishing. Where are you, fish? Our ports should be cargo ports. And our fishing should be fishing trawlers. There we go. Looks good. We're probably going to have to import clippers. It's not a big deal. We'll let that run for a minute and see if something kicks in so we can get a better clipper deal. We'll deal with that when we get there. Let's remove this. Pin some stuff in our queue over here that I would like to see. Goods. So I want to keep an eye on clippers. I want to change that eventually. Hopefully we're low in clothing. Fabric I need to keep an eye on. Iron I need to keep an eye on. I will want to keep an eye on small arms when I'm upgrading my stuff. Tools, definitely. Wood, definitely. I'll probably want to keep an eye on artillery as well. Other than that, I think we're good. I'll throw coal in here for when I eventually need it. Otherwise, that's good for now. There's our little listy that we need to keep an eye on. I do need clipper. How many clippers do I need? I need 130. Yeah, I'm not going to get that off of 3, right? It's going to have to wait a minute. Diplomatic-wise, you want to improve relations with our little fellows here, these 3. They don't love me. What else I want to prove it with the British? I also want to declare a rivalry with Greece. Because they don't matter. I already have a rivalry with Russia. And let's do improve relations with France. Seems pretty good. Now, Tunis, do you love me or do you hate me? You don't like me either. Can I improve relations with you? No, I can with Tripolitania, so let's do that. And let's declare one more rivalry. Someone who doesn't matter, like the Papal States. Is that enough to improve relations with you? It is. Good. The reason I want to do that is because my power block, these are the members of my power block, they don't love me, and we're losing cohesion at the moment. We're moving down from 52 to 26 because we have a weekly -1, and part of that is low relations with power block members. We're going to try and lower that, and Liberty Desire needs to go down as well. And we have one independent, a non-leader power block matter as well that needs to go down. Now, who's that one independent member? That would be My subject, my subject, my subject, my subject, my subject, Jebel Shamar. Yeah, you're a junior and a neighbor. I need you to be my subject. So we'll get that done as well, and that'll help eliminate it. One of the negatives. So we'll work on that too. That's here. Yeah. Cool. That's all set up. And I want France and the Great Britain to love me. So they will come and defend me, and we can get trade agreements and all that kind of stuff. And also because we have power block, not power blocks, these political lobbies. So we have a friendship lobby for the British and a friendship lobby for the French, and so this will improve the opinion of the intellectuals if we improve the relations with the French and do other things that make us closer with the French. And with the British, it will help with the armed forces, and both of those are awesome. Let's take a look at this. We're going to need money, so I'm going to go boom. We're also going to go boom, boom for now. We're going to eliminate the wine subsidy. We're going to eliminate the liquor subsidy. We're going to add a subsidy for services. We're going to add a subsidy for luxury clothes. We're going to add a subsidy for luxury furniture. And I think that'll be good for now. Help us make some money here. And let's take a look at our laws. So currently our government, we are led by an intellectual who's a moderate, which is amazing. And the leader of these guys is also a moderate, which is very helpful because he'll pass reforms. So let's see what laws we can pass. We could maybe get out of serfdom if we can to get into tenant farmers. We could try that right off the bat. Tenant farmers isn't really where we want to go. We want to go to homesteading. But homesteading will radicalize the local governors, who are 55.2% of our people right now, so I don't want to do that. I do want to get out of the slave trade if I can. If we go down to slavery banned, again, we'll radicalize the local governors. We can't do that. We could move into legacy slavery. I think that's might where we would go, but I'm not going to go there yet because it doesn't have any negatives. So this is a good one to do between laws, especially a law that we piss somebody off with. Other great ones to get is the police force. Moving to dedicated police force is awesome, especially since the local governors like it. This would be a good one to do. And it helps reduce the amount of state pennies and turmoil and radicals from standard of living, which will help in the future for stopping revolutions. Also, moving national supremacy down to racial segregation is very good because we have pops in our in our very multicultural empire that are not Turkish. So this will help reduce the number of radicals from the standard of living for accepted cultures. It shares the cultures that share the cultural trait with the primary culture of their country become accepted, as opposed to anyhow, it just makes other cultures a little bit more accepted in our society. It makes them less radical, which is good. And the same with state religion. If we move down to freedom of conscience, would also be good, because we reduce the radicalism of things, because it includes Sunni people instead of just Shia, I think. Or maybe it's the Shia instead of Sunni. I can't remember which one is in the Persian area and which one is in the Turkey area. I think Shias are in the Persian area, if I remember correctly, and it's Sunni that is the state religion of the Sunni Ulema, that is the state religion of the Ottoman Empire. So this would make the other Muslim groups less concerned with us, and may even help with people who are okay, like Jewish people and Orthodox people and so on. We have a bunch of Orthodox people as well, so this will help reduce that. But the one I want to go for is hereditary bureaucrats. This will piss off the local governors a little bit, and the petite bourgeoisie, who I don't care about because they're marginalized. But will make the intelligentsia love me, so let's do appointed bureaucrats and hope it passes. I've done a few playthroughs in the past of this, and often it does not pass very easily, which I find kind of annoying. I'm gonna knock those down. I'm gonna combine two armies together because I don't like we have a 30, a 57, a 22, and a 53. I'm going to put this 22 and a 53 together, I think. Here in Anatolia, you're in Anatolia. Let's do that. So let's go to you. Let's have you merge with the other one in Anatolia. Sounds great. All confirm. Yes. And let's go here. Go back to military, and I do this. Can I change the symbol? Set the HQ. Customize name. Here we go. So I want state, please. And let's keep it like that. And I'm going to call this Anatolia. It is Anatolia where they are set, right? Does it say on this screen? I'm pretty sure they are. And I'm going to make them Anatolia. Let's make them green. And we go back. Yeah. So you're stationed in the Balkans. Let's change you. Give you state. Balkan army. And let's make the Balkans red. And you could use a second leader. I'm going to hold off on that in a minute, because we're going to do a little trick. Perhaps. And see if I can get corn laws going. I'm going to check to see if that's even a possibility. And then this top one here is in also the Balkans. I should change you to Nubia, Pars, Arabia. Yeah. Change you to Arabia. And then change this to be state. This is the Arabian. Arabia will be yellow. Okay. Perfect. That's that done. Working on the thing, we desperately need clippers. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll build this stuff real fast, and then I'm gonna build some. How many clippers are in one of these? 35. Let's build 2 clippers in Basra. That'll take me to 70, which will be better. And then I'll buy the rest on the market, and then we're going to build lots of logging camps. I want to build them in Skopje. I want to build them in southern Serbia, I think. Macedon for sure. Build 3 there. Let's fill out Albania. We'll do a couple in Erzurum and a couple in Transpond. Sounds good. And I need a tooling workshop, so I'm going to build 2 in Konya and 2 in Kastamonu. All that good for now. Let's unpause in 2 years in. So when this is 39, I'm going to start investing in the army again and get them going. We'll slowly move up that particular process as well. Let's see how this is going, and we'll unpause. We'll move to speed 3. Continue on our way here. Whispers of Insurrection. It's only rumors, right? This is our first big decision. I want to increase the enactment chance, so we will do that. Here to 36%, which is awesome. Let's see about clippers now. Anybody want to sell me clippers? Yes. The British would be amazing. There's a French here too. I'm going to do it from the French market as well. Anything else crazy low? Tools is pretty bad. Can I get tools? With arms. Tools. No. Oh yeah, I wanted to check corn laws. Is that a possibility here? It is. So grain in the Ottoman market is 20% more than the base price. Grain. So let's take a look at grain here. Grain is only 9% more. If I export grain, grain. Really? I only want 10? How much grain am I producing? 10's nothing. I change my modes in grain here to be citrus. That's going to reduce the amount of grain. Yes. We'll do it here too. Take me to 23, 18. That enact corn laws, not quite. I need exports prioritized on grain. So if I go into grain itself, how do I do that again? Do that. Well, this looks like we can handle a little bit more construction, so let's do that. We'll go all the way up to max. And I want that to be at the top, please. Oops. Tools are terrible, as are the clippers. I really don't want to delete buildings, because I could delete some of this. Nobody wants to export grain, eh? None of that's going to do anything. Oh, we could do harvesting tools. Yeah, I'm not sure I can actually get the corn laws to go off. I'll keep it as is for now. Maybe we can. For now, I don't think it's going to work. Good. Good, good, good. Consideration. What popped up? Something popped up. There we go. Breeding and education. A disagreement between the local governors and the intelligentsia is causing conflicts in the government. Intelligentsia reduction, local government reduction, or authority. The nobles must be kept in check because I want their authority to go down. There's all our construction sectors coming online. Now we're starting. Oh, we're still making money. That's our queue here. We only have one more construction sector to go. I think we're doing okay with 40. I do need these shipyards to come online to lower the cost of clippers, which would be nice. And just like that, we have appointed bureaucrats. Amazing. That was amazing RNG. As you can see, it bumped up our money. We could probably build even more construction sectors to continue to build faster. And as you can see, we're doing much better than we did the first time. So this is the end of the first episode. Check in the next episode as we continue to do well with the Ottoman Empire, hopefully this time around, and just blow through these Tanzimats as fast as we can. Hope to see you then. Have yourself a wonderful day. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the channel, enjoying the content. Let me know in your comments about what you think of the restart and your tips on what you're doing early Victoria 3 to help me out. And I'll see you in the next one. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.